my VHTV squad. It's your girl Hayleigh. We are back again with another video. I just want to say thank you so much for your support. And comment down below what you guys want to see me play or react to next. But in this video for today, I'll be reacting to Disney's Typhoon Lagoon, but this is part 2 of 2 videos. So make sure y'all go and check out my part 1 of 2 videos, so that way y'all know what is happening. And yeah, make sure y'all go check out that, because this is part 2 of 2 videos. Part 2 of Typhoon Lagoon, basically, what I'm trying to say. But like I said, make sure y'all go and check out part 1 of Typhoon Lagoon, so that way y'all know what is happening. So, and congratulations for making it to part 2 of 2 videos. So yeah, part 2 of Typhoon Lagoon actually, but yeah, okay. But anyway, guys, let's start getting to the video. So enough about this talking and moving around, and let's get into this video, guys. Woo!
One of the standout attractions at Typhoon Lagoon is Castaway Creek, a 2,000-foot long lazy river which offers a serene and relaxing journey through the park's lush tropical landscapes, lasting approximately 20 minutes at a leisurely pace. With 5 entry points scattered throughout the park, it's easy to hop in and out at your convenience, strategically placed near key attractions. Guests can choose from single or double inner tubes to float along the gentle currents. As you meander through the
the Castaway Creek, that is where I was mostly at, because who doesn't like being a little lazy, a little laid back, a little relaxed? But I always do 1 tube. The only reason I didn't do double tubes, because I like to jump in and out of my tubes. I don't want to flip over the other person who's relaxing. I remember this one time I did got to a lazy river. It was not at Typhoon Lagoon, but I did got into this lazy river and I fell asleep. Honestly, it's not the craziest thing that ever happened in the lazy river, because people do fall asleep in the lazy river. But like I said, I fell asleep inside the lazy river. It was not at Typhoon Lagoon, but it is a lazy river. So I did get to one of my tubes and I fell asleep. And let me tell you, that sleep, well, I get that sleep like a 4.5. Only because when I woke up, my butt was in the water and my skin was on fire. It was burning hot because of the sun. So I love how, no, I thought it was a good idea to get in the tube and fall asleep. And like I said, give 4.5 because my butt was in the water. But that wasn't the bad part. The bad part was that the sun was beaming on my skin, so my skin was burning hot. And I was cooking in that sun. Well, I'll tell you, every time I tapped my skin, it was hot. But I'm glad I got a sunburn, because, thank you, my mom thought it was my mom put some sunscreen on me. So, good thing she did that, or I would have been cooked meat. Burnt meat, actually. But yeah. But like, rewind to the Typhoon Lagoon. Typhoon Lagoon is fun. I like the lazy river. I was in the lazy river. But the thing is, I wasn't sleepy. So, I was just chilling. And I would get in the tube and start trying to run in the water or try to speed up because my family was in front of me. So I was like, let me speed up. And another thing is when I was like laying in a tube like this, my feet up, one thing I did was I flipped in the water. I had goggles on, so that was good. So I flipped in the water. It was fun. But the thing is, I always have braids in my head. So when the vacation's over with, my hair or braids, it's all fuzzy like. So yeah. But anyways, guys, let's keep on going. Going. Yeah.
Tropical scenery, you'll notice familiar shipwreck items scattered along the shore, adding to the immersion. One notable section is the Forgotten Grotto, where guests can enter a cave with water cascading over the entrance, creating a refreshing mist. Emerging from the grotto, you'll find yourself beneath the mountain trail, which we'll be heading to later. As you drift along, you'll pass a waterfall cascading down rocky terrain. Another highlight is the Misty Fork, where the river splits into two paths, offering a slight variation in your journey.
Okay, I made this quick. You know when he was talking about the waterfall coming down and splashing on the people? The waterfall, that was splashing on the people, basically going down. See what I did? I got goggles on, and every time I passed the waterfall, I would have my goggles on, and what I would do, I go under the water. I would like swim underneath the splashing water because I didn't want to get splashed. So I would go goggles on, and I swim under the water. And that's how I keep on surviving that. But I went under again because I keep going around. I put on my goggles, and what I did, I looked up at the water as it hit my goggles. And I was like, yo, this is cool. But I normally just swim under it. I didn't want to get splashed with the water. Cause I don't know why, but the water was painful when it was like falling down on me. It was painful for me though. Everybody was just chilling. Maybe because I got sensitive skin. No, I don't. Let me stop lying. But anyways, guys, let's keep on going. That was so cringe.
Our next stop is the Mountain Trail, the park's only dry attraction, which is a bit of a hidden gem, located behind the surf pool and directly beneath Mount Mayday. Perfect for those looking to explore a different side of Typhoon Lagoon. The trail ascends via rugged, wet rock stairs, allowing you to enjoy the sound of tropical birds and mountain streams, creating a relaxing atmosphere away from the hustle and bustle of the more popular attractions. As you make your way along the trail, you'll cross over several bridges, including the one above Castaway Creek, which we saw earlier, that invites guests to the next attraction on the tour, which is Humunga Cowabunga, which is located on the north side of the map. This sends riders zooming down the side of Mount Mayday.
I like the mountain trail because I did walk there, and I did like the little scenery, and I was running on top of the bridge, so that was fun. And Humunga Cowabunga, I did get on that one though. I did get on it because I was waiting in that line. Long line, guys. But yeah. But anyways, guys, let's keep on going. I got problems.
Widely regarded as the park's most thrilling slide, often referred to as the Wedgie Maker. At the top of the 5-story staircase, you'll find 3 enclosed body slides. As well as being a thrilling slide, it's also a visual treat, sliding through the mountain's rockwork and offering stunning views from the platform. After receiving your instructions, you'll dive into a rapid descent at a steep angle into darkness, sliding through 214 feet of enclosed chute. The slide culminates in a splashdown pool.
I made this quick too. I don't know if I even made the other one quick, but it's whatever, honestly. But I did on one of them. And not gonna lie, I felt like I was drowning a little bit, only a little bit. Because when I was shooting down, water was getting in my eyeballs. And by the time I got off of the ride, my eyeballs was red. It was stinging like crazy. It was stinging. I was like, I was trying to see. It was burn. It was burning like crazy. But I don't got the ability that some people have to go underneath the water and open their eyes. That's cool. It's like chlorine and stuff getting their eyeballs, and they immune to it. They just don't care. And they eyes, and then when they come up, their eyes is completely fine. I don't have that superpower, and I wish I had. Because every time I try to open my eyes underneath the water like they be doing, the most mistake thing I have done that day. Let's do that. Because it will sting so badly. It will hurt so badly. That I be tearing up and crying. But people don't know that I be crying because I'm already wet from the ride. So they just think it's like water. But I just felt like I was drowning every time I go on that one. And that was like one time I got on it. And I went down and felt like I was drowning, bro. But other than that, it's kind of fun. So yeah. But anyways, guys, let's keep on going. Cause you know the way. Okay, let's go.
Where guests can catch their breath at the base of the mountain near Castaway Creek. Just above Humunga Cowabunga are the Storm Slides, a trio of body slides. These boast an impressive queue line, with its rustic rope-lined mini-trail leading to the platforms, where you'll be treated to a breathtaking view of the park, including a glimpse of Disney Springs in the distance. Riders can choose from either jib jammer, stern burner or rudder blaster. Each feature a series of gentle twists and turns, zipping through rocky outcrops and grottos. I'd say stern burner stands out as the most interesting, boasting the longest tunnel. At the slide's conclusion, you'll be greeted by a burst of water from the sunlit splashdown pool.
Customize and save with Liberty.
Before we dive into the two most popular attractions...
Okay, we're going to talk about the storm slides. I went on one, and I actually liked it. The only thing I didn't like about it is that when you go to the very bottom, you got no time to prepare yourself. You get immersed in water till you stand up. I don't know, man. I be like, oh yeah, I love the rides, but at the same time, I be over here dying. So yeah, it's because the water. Oh, you go on a slide, and the slide is like fun. The only part where I get like scared is when you go like close to the bottom and you see the pool of water you're supposed to land in. And you have no time to prepare yourself. You just get immersed in water because when you fall in the water, you fall legs. You fall in like a laying position because you're already in one. So I be scared when I do that, and I be standing up immediately. I be like, so yeah. But anyways, guys, let's keep on going. Yeah.
Give a quick overview of the dining options. So there's two main locations, which are Typhoon Tilly's and the Leaning Palms, both being quick service restaurants. The Leaning Palms is located a short distance from the entrance at the bottom of the map and stands out with its distinctive leaning structure, the larger of the two restaurants and the more popular. The menu adds a tropical twist to classical American fare, offering items such as nachos with a elote corn dip, rice bowls with roasted corn and plantain. There's flatbreads and plant-based options like the
I'll be real with you. I didn't go to any of the eating places at Typhoon Lagoon because I wasn't really interested in eating. I was really more interested in going in the water. So I didn't really care about the eating places they had. Although the food there smelled really good, but other than that, I didn't really go there because when I go to Typhoon Lagoon, I don't really go for the eating places. I just there for the water parks and stuff like that. So I don't really be going to the eating places. Because I be mainly either no, it's either I just got finished eating and go in the park, or I'm leaving the park and we going to get something to eat that way. Because sometimes be like that, or excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Or it's that we go to Typhoon Lagoon, we go back to the resort, we get cleaned up, dried up and stuff, and once we get in more appropriate clothes, we go out to eat. Sometimes it be like that. Because we go Typhoon Lagoon, then when we get finished and we leave, we go to the hotel, get cleaned up, dried up, take a shower and stuff like that, get cleaned up, dried up, and then we're going to leave the hotel to go get something to eat. So yeah, it probably sometimes be like that. Because, yeah. But anyways, guys, let's keep on going.
Possible island burger. Typhoon Tilly's is located on the opposite side of the map. The smaller quick service location with a similar but smaller menu previously had a reputation for offering more unique options, but not necessarily the case these days. Adjacent to Typhoon Tilly's is the Snack Shack, offering grab-and-go snacks and refreshing drinks, the most popular item being the Dole Whip soft serve. For more frozen treat options, we'll head back over to the other side.
Make it quick. Like I said, we either go there, go to the hotel, get cleaned up, dried up, clothes on, and we go back out to get something to eat. Or we just eat, then go to the Typhoon Lagoon. And we don't eat in Typhoon Lagoon, we be eating somewhere else. But sometimes we like eat, hotel, dried up, cleaned up, clothes on, and then we leave to go get something to eat. Sometimes we like that. So yeah, the only reason we don't be eating in Typhoon Lagoon is because I don't want to get out the water and go eat, and you gotta like wait a long time or a couple of minutes until you finish eating. You gotta you finish eating, you gotta wait some time, and you gotta jump back in the water. Sometimes I be a little impatient, so I don't want to do that. So that's why we be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna wait when we get finished, and then yeah. Cause it's not good to eat and then jump in the water. It just doesn't do good. So yeah, anyways, let's keep on going. Yeah, okay. Hayleigh, shut up and keep it rolling, honestly.
End of the park for Happy Landings ice cream, tucked beside Castaway Creek. The signature choice here is the Sand Pail Sundae, with the hot fudge brownie also being a popular pick. Now we'll get back to the slides. To the east of Typhoon Tilly's is Misadventure Falls, which is a 4-person raft slide, the longest in terms of duration at any Disney water park. The ride is themed around the adventures of Captain Mary Oceaneer, a treasure-hunting heroine who's been left stranded by a rogue storm.
I didn't got the ice cream. So yeah, I don't know. I saw Happy Landings ice cream. I didn't eat ice cream there. I already had ice cream in my hotel in the freezer. I was waiting till I go there. But anyways, guys, let's keep on going.
Guests board the 4-person orange raft surrounded by dense foliage before being pushed onto a conveyor belt, which eliminates the need to climb stairs with the raft. During the ascent, you travel past the remains of Captain Oceaneer's treasure-hunting ship, complete with her animatronic parrot, Duncan. This is one of the more elaborately themed water rides you'll find. As you climb past the ship's salvage crane, precariously clinging to a treasure chest, you'll head inside an enclosed tube before a winding journey featuring tunnels, twists, turns, and...
Okay, I got on that. I won't lie, I did go on that. The only good thing I liked it about it is that I didn't have to walk up steps with the tube, because we put the tube down, we got on the tube, and then we just anchor up, and I saw the woman, and I was like, "Hey, they have a pirate girl over here. Let's go!" I was just hyped up for it. So yeah, I liked how we was being we were being like drug up, dug. I'm trying to say drug. Not like the drug y'all talk about. No, 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 no. But I like how we being pulled up. Yo, I like how we being pulled up. Cause it was just nicer that way. Not gonna lie. But anyways, guys, let's keep on going.
Drops, passing various treasure-themed decor before the rafts finally make their splashdown back at base camp at the end of what many consider to be the park's best slide. For the final slide in the tour, we'll head to the far east of the map for the Crush and Gusher water coaster. This is another attraction that has a fun backstory, which is themed around the remnants of a once bustling fruit washing factory, which has since been repurposed into a water slide. In the queue, you'll pick up your two-person tubes neatly piled next to bamboo trees. Riders have the option to go solo or pair up for the adventure. Once you're ready, you'll see signs indicating the queue lines for the 3 different slides, which are Pineapple Plunger, Coconut Crusher, and Banana Blaster.
I went on there and I did a double. I did with my auntie. We went on the pineapple plunger. Anyways, guys, let's keep on going.
When you reach the top of the loading platform, you'll be launched on fruit conveyors down the slope, framed by protective netting. The ride's unique water coaster technology allows both downhill plunges and uphill climbs. The slides twist and turn sharply inside dark tunnels, followed by a series of further drops and climbs along the 420-foot chute before being propelled into Hideaway Bay, a shallow swimming pool surrounded by dense foliage, sandy white beaches and lounge chairs, the perfect place to relax after an adventure around the park. Well, that wraps up
I went on it. I won't lie. And I made a mistake of sitting in the front. Because when we went down, water splashed on me. I was drowning. No, not literally. I wasn't literally drowning, but it felt like I was drowning because I was splashed with so much water because I was sitting in the front, so I was taking in more water than my auntie. She was in the back, but other than that, it was fine. So, yes. But anyways, guys, let's keep on going.
my tour of Typhoon Lagoon. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check the description for my best tips and key information to help you make the most of your visit. If you're planning more or
Okay. Sadly had to come to an end. No. My overall thoughts about Typhoon Lagoon is that it's a really fun water park. I would recommend you go there if you ever have free time, like summer break, spring break, Thanksgiving break, or any other type of day or break. Other than that, I recommend you go there because it was fun. I'm sorry if I sound like this, but it was fun. Yeah, I would totally be like, yeah, you should go there, man. Yeah, it was fun over there. Yeah, that's something I would say. But I can't wait to go again. So yeah. But anyways, guys, this is part 2 of 2 videos. 2 of 2 videos. 2 of 2 videos. And I would love to congratulate everyone who had made it this far. Y'all are amazing. I love y'all. So yeah, Typhoon Lagoon, I loved it. Amazing. Overall, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I ain't giving it a 10 out of 10 because the lines was very long, which I was like, oh, come on. But then again, Disney is very popular, so I wasn't mad at all about it. It just was kind of small. The lines, I just was the lines were smaller, but other than that, everything was good. I had a blast. So 9.5 out of 10. So yes. Although it's still good ratings. Okay. Well, anyways. So I loved it. Amazing. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, I will be ending this video for the day. Why I become tired, sleepy, hungry, yada yada, blah blah blah. I don't gotta really explain much because y'all know what is wrong with me. I don't gotta keep on saying it. I know. I don't know. Okay. But with no further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. 4, 2, 3. But anyways, guys, this is our video for today. If y'all want to support my channel, you can support it by donating to it on Cash App or PayPal, or maybe y'all can do both. I'm just saying. You know, okay, y'all get it. And while y'all at it, go check out all my other videos. Because why? Because they are just as good as this one. And if not, even better. But anyways, guys, make sure y'all go join my membership. Because why? Because it gives you access to some stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all gotta join to see some more. And while y'all at it, go check out my store. Because why? I'm dropping stuff 24/7. What 20? 28, 24/7. Okay, y'all get that too. So, okay, let's see. But anyways, guys, make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell. Give the video a huge thumbs up. And comment down below what else you guys want to see me play next. But anyways, guys, bye. Love you all.